Greetings, everybody. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to episode 23 of Starsector, which originally aired live on Twitch. Alright, I do have commerce open markets, so any of these blueprints I don't want, I could sell in the open market. And they won't fall into the hands of luddites, and that's fine. So, in fact, all this stuff here, I'm just going to open market in my own market. Yoink! For 63k. Works for me. Good money. We need a thick paragon. So let's go do that. I'm going to change my project description. Wet work for tri-tac. Because you all voted on that. Let me clear the poll. And let me see about that. Currently, bounties. Persian and... Okay. I don't see that tri-tac has put up any bounties anywhere. Also, if I'm bounty chasing, I'm clearly going to need to withdraw whatever ships I do have now. So let me do that, which would be storage take. I'm going to leave the Legion behind because the Legion is ridiculously expensive to bring into service. And it's, right now, that one is outfitted terribly. Like so terribly, so I'm going to leave that. Gonna hire some more crew. Top up my fuel. All right, and let's go to the fleet. So I'm gonna keep piloting my Sunder for better or for worse. And let me order these ships in terms of like roughly strength assessments. I wouldn't be upset if my Shreks die. Sorry to those that have Shreks named after you. And then, let's see, in a low tier, this should be someone that does not have energy weapon mastery, so Fangface will work. And Kilgore. Now for energy weapons, Zero Day, Tangier, and Felon Ward, and then Kadath. My best pilot, which wolf is going in this wolf? Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Don't worry, I'm going to have to get you a better ship. All right, well, you get the suicide pod? Nah, wolves can be pretty scrappy. And don't worry, that won't kill you, I think. Alrighty. Well, let's go figure out where we can head to. So, in order to do that, go to Intel, go to Factions, and click tri-tac. Tri-tac right now are at war with the Persian League and Luddic Path. I personally like to kill Luddic Path ships and blow up Luddites, so let me head over to the Luddic Path. Let me head over to the Terror Point, actually, where I'm being terrorized. That would be Intel, Colony Threat, over in Aurelis. I don't think I'm going to be able to take out their base. I can save scum and try it. But what I'm going to do at the very least is kill a whole bunch of Luddites for the money. And Banlish. Are all of my Falcons the same? No, they're all like garbage built. Actually, low-key hate Falcons. It's just I bought them because they were around, to be honest. Catalyst, thanks for the sub. All right, how big was this fleet that we're fighting? Oh, tiny. Okay. Yeah, once I have orbital works or at least heavy industry set up, I'll be able to design and build my own ships to have them be uniform. Get out of here, Kite. Yeah, these Falcons have terrible weapons and terrible builds. Half of them are salvaged, the other half are just like garbage tier. It gets the job done, but I haven't really taken much big fighting because I much prefer. The problem is to entertain the audience. The best way to like build up a fleet early on when you can't manufacture stuff is to go shopping around, hop from system to system, and spend a lot of time shopping. But that is dreadful boring for people to watch. You spend like 50 hours shopping for like ship parts, right? So what I've been doing instead is just like buying whatever I could, which was convenient, but it makes for terrible, terrible ships. Just die already. You know you want to. Alright, what's going on? Oh, there's an enforcer here. Yeah, I particularly like the plasma cannon that I have. I love plasma cannons. They're S tier. If you're ever wondering, here, let me drop some links on you. I have like, this isn't the Holy Grail, but this will take you to a list from Reddit, which like sort of rank lists weapon tiers by size. So this person, which I don't always agree with perfectly with the poster here, but this person will say like plasma cannons and tachyon lances are the best, and high intensity lasers are the best large weapon mounts, whereas the auto pulse lasers kind of meh and the paladin's garbage, right? And then you could take a look at like all of their rankings. It gives you a pretty good sort of like rough approximation of the value of a weapon. And it is updated to the latest update, which is nice. But it also depends on your builds. So for instance, if you take a look at that list, the antimatter blaster, like antimatter blasters are weak except for like isolated uses. So like I particularly like Doom antimatter blasters, and they're very strong against some types of ships. They're very, very, very weak against carriers though. Like against an Astral, you're just going to get your butt kicked. But a Doom with antimatter blasters might be able to take on like a Legion or an Onslaught or somebody like a Conquest. But then an Astral's just going to like roast you. Don't you try to torpedo me. No, antimatter blasters are not weak, but they are also limited ammo. That would be their weakness. Just die already. Just go away. I don't need a drone tender holding up the battle. Thank you. I'll take your enforcer. Whoa, but not for ship points. Yeah, no, forget that. Not for story points, rather. And my rep with Tritac gone up by 2. 58. I also leveled up my... Nope, I got story points, though. If you read the descriptions of the tier lists, there will be asterisks in many cases. So for the Paladin, for instance, there's even the asterisk of, this is amazing in isolated instances, but as a jack-of-all-trades tool, it's bad. So you have to read between the lines. Just because it's given like a D- doesn't mean it doesn't have value somehow. It isn't like a actual grading system. It's more of a description. And I would agree. The Paladin is, if you're going up against a whole bunch of Astrals or something, the Paladin PD is amazing, but only in those instances that you're going against like mass fighters or carriers or something like that. Very niche weapon. Do I have a special weapons loadout against remnants? No. I usually just go with a lot of force. And you have to be okay losing destroyers and cruisers, depending on the strength of the Remnant fleet. There are, I mean, if you look at Reddit, you will find some, like, meta builds that are particularly good at killing Remnant fleets, but I don't like following the guides too closely, because to me it kind of ruins the whole, you know, exploration of weapons and loadouts, rather than to use someone else's, like, all right, just do this meta. You know, I feel like ruins it a bit. So what I'm going to do here, let's go ahead and get rid of their nav buoy first. So we're in the Luddic path system that is terrorizing Jotunheim, our colonies, and we are going to kick their butts. Yeah, as you can see, there's a huge disruption here. Massive disruption. Stupid Luddites. I'll let them know I'm here. Thank you for the gifted subs, by the way, Orange Cast. Let's take control of it, and then they should send someone out to take it back from us. High tech at Boomlope is done, so the battle station's better. Hey, you. Pursue. I'm just going to send my seconds in command to do it. I can't be bothered with these mini fleets. Alright, tri-tac gun up. And I got a chain gun after that. Nice. Run for me. Pursue. Second in command. Tri-tac rep gun up again. Pursue. More second in command. Yep. Absolutely no mercy here. All right, let's see. What is going on in this system? The curious thing is, oh, you know what? That's not that big of a Luddite station. I might be able to take it out, but let me bully their fleets some more. And we're only 11 away from tri-tac commission or whatever. Do I have a troop transport to raid them? No, I do have some Marines, but I was just going to blow up their base. So let's see. Oh, here we go. I'm also sort of farming them. Come on. Okay. There we go. Pursue. Nope, not recovering that. $66. $67. All right, let's save and try to take on the base as soon as I can get this mini fleet away. I'll even save copy. All right, this mini fleet's not leaving, so they're gonna come down with the base. All right, all go. What I'm gonna do is have these smaller ships in a holding pattern, waiting for the larger ships to get in front to tank. I don't want to lose a bunch of wolves and shrikes because they jumped the gun. Now it's up to the wolves and shrikes to actually listen to the orders and not do literally what they're doing right now, which is jumping the gun and getting blown up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. focus on the station. Now, I think this is a two-sided station, which means they'll have a blind spot that I might be able to sit in. Nope, it's not two-sided. Never mind. Take that back. And they're already shelling me. Go to shell! Ah! Come on, eat. Falcons, get up there. What really bothers me is my stupid Dominators take forever and a day because they don't use their burn drives to close distance for unknown reasons. Alright, so my Eagle's up at front and center. The Dominator, or the Dominators are taking forever like they normally do. Now, not only will this fight improve my rep with Tri-Tac, it'll also help my colonies significantly getting the path off their back. Alright, so the Dominators are getting in position now. We've been in a holding pattern until then. Come on, Dommies. Move it. I've just been fly swatting their missiles. And then once the Dominators are ready to, like, let's call it tank, I'll be sending all ships forward. Alright, now I think we're just about ready for a full assault. And full knowing that the Wolves and Shrikes are not going to fare well. And then I'm also going to force my larger ships to fight the station on full assault instead of going and doing their own thing. All right, this section here is particularly weak. And once you can break a section like this, come on, move, Shrike. Once you can break a section like, there we go. Now we have a, whoa, Jesus, torpedo. Now the station has a blind spot that allows me to, like, rest if I need to. Can you get out of my way? Yo! It's not bumper cars, dude! Get off me! Alright, so the two easy sides are done. I'm gonna snake some cheeky shots to bring down the shields of the big section here. As long as my stupid ships stop bumping me like I'm up in the club on a Tuesday. Yo! One of the issues of, you know, having tons of smaller ships is... Oh, I just overloaded myself. Come on. There we go. Eat lasers, Luddites. Eat so many lasers. All right, what did we lose? We lost a wolf. They lost their base. Let's harry them. Ship recovery. I'm not spending a story point on getting that wolf back. Bye-bye now. So, one of the immediate benefits of this is colony threats. Done. All that crap was in our face. Also, everybody liked that. Everybody likes when I blow up the path. So Tri-Tac, we're now 70 out of 75 that we need. And then if I take a look at my colonies here, there is recent unrest, but there's not currently path that are disrupting. So the money that my colonies make gonna go back up. Awesome. Let's see. Let's put ground defenses here. And trying to think of ways to spend my money to improve my colonies. I am still contracted with Tritech, yeah. So I got paid for that too, which is lovely. I could upgrade to heavy batteries. Yeah, but that would... Sure. Alright, let's break these arrays down. Might as well. And then we'll be trying to find other targets to satisfy Tritech. Are you trying to chase me? Wrong. Very wrong. Tritech 72. I also just leveled up. How should I spend the skill point? Combat, leadership, technology, or industry? So let me highlight my choices. If I went with combat, I would have a choice between phase mastery or shield modulation. I would pick shield modulation. If leadership, I would have between coordinated maneuvers and wolfpack tactics. I would pick coordinated maneuvers. So shield modulation reduces the damage taken by shields, and then I can spend a story point to make it elite. Coordinated maneuvers allows nav ratings of fleets to speed up for destroyers and larger hulls. If technology, I would pick flux regulation, which increases my flux dissipation capacity for combat ships, which is great. And then if industry, my only choice is bulk transport, allowing me to carry more fuel, cargo, etc. And also increasing the burn speed of certain ships, certain civilian ships a bit. So, 'tis your choice. And let me put a timer on that. Magic. There, timer's up. Okay, I hadn't prelim surveyed that barren world, so I might as well do that. The new max level is 15, right? I think it is. That sounds about right. Yeah, I have 2 more levels left. So if you take a look at the skill tree, I can get 2 more levels left. If I did go technology, the next level after that would be special modifications, which allows me to build up to 3 permanent hull mods and more max flux and vents, which is very, very powerful, which is probably the route I would go. You can increase skills with story points. Story points are infinite, but they become increasingly harder to earn as time goes on. Yep. All right, what am I trying to do? I'm trying to build up my rep to 75 with Tritech. We're very, very close. There's a Tritech bounty over here that I could do. There's this one too. Oh, that's independent. I could try this this Neptune Luton Tritech bounty because I don't have any other better leads. So you are a barren world primary star with a giant primary star. All right, so you're probably at Savron. Nakabal, thanks for the resub. And you're actually, I started playing Starsector because you all voted on it. It wasn't even my choice. I'm happy to do it. I'm thrilled I'm doing it, but it wasn't actually up to me. It looks to me that flux regulation is going to win. Sweet. And let me go ahead and take a look. Okay, there's no elite version of that. There is elite version of target analysis, more damage to weapons and engines, and also of impact mitigation, both of which I should probably take. So I will. Does that make sense? And let me hide that poll. Thank you for voting. You enjoy the way I explain things? Well, if you have any questions about it, I'm not the infinite font of knowledge, as is just one of the many games I play, but I will attempt to answer the best of my abilities. A modded next run? Yeah, it's been up to vote whether I sink my teeth into a full next run or not. It hasn't won yet, but it's not to say that it will never happen. So what am I here for? You are Barren World. Oh man, this system's huge. Where are the Barren Worlds? Barren Bombarded. Barren World. Maybe you're at 10R. Let me save again. When did that come up for vote? Oh, long ago. It was proposed, I think, by Letherington, like last year, when the last Starsector series finished. And it didn't really garner that many votes because people wanted me to move on to other games rather than play even more Starsector. For those that are not familiar, the Nex mod, Nex Relin, turns the game into far more of like a 4X game than where you can start to conquer, making it more like Mountain Blade, maybe. I'm not explaining. Yeah, Bannerlord in space. Yeah, something like that. Oh, here it is. Wow, they were hiding real good. Damn, good for you. I found you, though. So this is the bounty that Tritech put out. I think this bounty will put me into the 75 range, and then I'll be able to buy some ships. I'm not going to spare any expense. I'll deploy it all. All in. Like a good poker game. Boop, 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 boop. Yeah, you don't want none of this assassin, boy. I like how he just, like, bounced. He's like, yeah, nah. Even the Falcon is just like, no, thank you. They have an Atlas. The true and honest F-lister of the next tier. I'm always very wary of kites because they maneuver really fast, and every now and then they have, like, this one doesn't, but every now and then they'll have Reaper torpedoes, and they'll get behind you, and they'll just, like, sneak a shot in that ruins your day. Which is why I tend to murder kites early. Yeah, they're getting smoked. Bye-bye. Hot knife. And butter. I think I've personally destroyed like half of the enemy ships. So their Atlas is trying to throw down to no avail. He's going to get overwhelmed in a second. And their Colossus. One thing I really like about this game is just because it's a big ship doesn't mean it's a strong ship. And anyone that fights Path or Pirate Colossi know exactly what I'm talking about. They're not strong at all. Like, I just murdered both of them in like 2 volleys. Just be gone. Let's harry their retreat. I don't want their... How much does an Atlas sell for? I don't know. I'll take it. Because I can undemod it for free. But I'm going to mothball it for now because it's... I can't crew it at the moment. And there we go. 78 with Tritac. We are good to go. Let's get back to Hybrasil and go shopping. And hopefully the Atlas won't blow up from doing that maneuver. It didn't. Cool. All right, let me save. Yes, you can undemod it. So, Banlish, what I'm talking about is this skill here, Field Repairs. Chance to remove 1 demod per month from a randomly selected ship in your fleet. The bottom line there. So when I recover ships, like this has, what, 4 demods? So it would take me 4 months to, at soonest, to possibly remove the demods. But, yeah, that skill there is ridiculous. As it, you know, if I found, like, a banged up Paragon, I could just be like, all right, well, I'll fly this around for 5 months and it will be like new. It's pretty absurd. Any reason why I'm sticking to that? So I'll explain a little bit. In this game, there are... So, Kadath, to answer you as best as I can, is it basically fuel efficiency. If you take a look at the cargo that the Super Freighter Alpha offers us, it's 2K. So it offers 2,000 carry capacity out of our roughly 4,000 carry capacity. So it holds half of the cargo. And then if you can compare its fuel usage, which is 6, its fuel usage to cargo ratio, the larger your ships are, the more efficient they are to run. Their penalties are, generally speaking, sensor profile. So you can't stealth anywhere. You're very, very obviously... Ooh, yes, yes. Merp's commerce is done. So at the cost of sensor profile, you get to have more fuel efficiency. That's why I'm bringing it along with me. And it's also why I'm bringing along the giant Prometheus tanker as well. Same exact reason. Because very huge ships might be cumbersome, but they store a lot of stuff. And Merps, you just got your commerce here, so we're gonna be racking in some money. But a part of me actually wants to... Oh, we're at Hybrasil already. Ditch this this Atlas immediately because it's so slow. It's killing me. Is there a respec? Yes, you can spend story points to respec, but you do not get back the story points that you invested for elite level skills. And it will... Let me save first, but I think it warns you of this. Reassigning your skills uses a story point and will not grant bonus experience. Story points invested in making skills elite will be lost if the skill is reassigned. Some skills are permanent and cannot be reassigned. Hull mods granted by reassigned skills will remain, but active abilities will be removed. All right, let's get rid of this Atlas. Was it worth the 3,000 bringing it back? No, it wasn't. Not even close. Okay, I'm at the wrong port, though. Everyone was like, yeah, we're gonna upgrade. I pulled up to the wrong port. All right, let's go to Kulan. Yeah, when you hit respec, it doesn't actually remove any points. It lets you remove them, or like move them around, yeah. Exactly. So in my case, if I respect, I could remove industrial planning. And that would be a good way to respec, because I'm not, once I start using AI cores as governors, I don't really need industrial planning anymore. And I can reinvest it somewhere else. Yeah. So that would be an instance of respecking to my benefit. But I'm not going to do that until I have AI governors. All right, let's see. Doom. I can buy a Doom. My next question is, should I save it? So what should I buy? A Doom, a Paragon. I could save my money for now and shop for a Paragon later, or go for a Doom now. So the difference, if you're wondering, a Doom is a cruiser, so they're smaller. They don't have shields, but they phase. Their special ability is warping a mine next to the enemy. And they're a little delicate, kind of difficult to use, very strange. They're very, very different than most other ships. A Paragon is a giant shielded behemoth. It's like a moving city, and it just like laser beams everything to death. A Doom is very... if we're talking about weapons, a Doom is like a surgeon's scalpel, whereas a Paragon is like a tree-sized mace or hammer. You know, if I was to describe them as such. I'm happy to buy the Doom now, or to save up or wait for a Paragon later. Either or is fine. Totally fine. The other question is, what weapons do they have here? They have an Ion Pulsar, which I might want to buy. They're really nice. Phase Lances are really nice too. So I could go with Phase Lances. What I really want to find is like a Tachyon Lance, but I haven't found one yet. Yeah, they don't have any Tac Lances. Man, this is a very close pull. Closer than I thought it would be. Exarch and Slayer, thanks for the resubs, by the way. But yeah, Phase Lance is very, very, very strong. Huge burst damage from a Phase Lance for a medium hard point. And Ion Pulsars are very, very good. Especially, I particularly like Wolves with Ion Pulsars. So my two Wolves here, as you can see, have Ion Pulsars. For that reason, because they're pretty gnarly. They'll warp in and super dump DPS and then warp out, which is very nice. Oh, and then I guess my Shrikes had Phase Lances on them. So, hey, Shrike, I'm gonna steal your Phase Lance. Oh, come on. I'll give you a heavy burst laser because I don't care about you. And then in my own little Sunder, I'll put Phase Lances in. And oh, there's a bunch of black market Phase Lances. All right, well, that's easy. All right, you guys want me to... Ooh. Oh, man, it's tied. Where's my decision coin? Here. This is the little decision coin here. Praise be Akatosh and the Nine Divines. The face will be a Doom, and the tail will be a Paragon. It was tails. I mean, I know you don't have any reason to like believe me, but we are going to the parry. A tie means both. I will buy both when I can afford both. But we'll save up for a Paragon. So all right. Then, if that's the case, let me run a quick simulation with this new loadout. Oh, that should have been an auto fire. So this is with the Phase Lances. I have the ability to manufacture dooms, mind you. So when I get heavy industry, I can make my own dooms. And I can bring doom to the hegemony. And, you know, everyone else. Yeah, that will be something I'm going to do eventually. Another thing I need to fix here is... this didn't have improved targeting. It had improved point defense. Because derp. So let me fix that. And then this has dedicated targeting. It should have the integrated targeting unit instead. Does the Eagle really need augmented field drive? It does. All right. Or a tug, but I'm not doing tugs just yet. And this has the wrong core as well. ITUs. All right. This Shrike. I don't even know. I didn't build these things. I spent 0 time investing in these ships, and it shows like you would not. Like this ship doesn't even have point defense. Oh my god. Okay. Flux distributor. I'm just gonna fix these up a little bit. I don't think that these ships will last very long in my fleet, to be honest, but I might as well make them not suck, at least for now. God, I literally didn't build these. I just like set it to just like, hey, you do it. And like, look at this thing. It has no weapons. Like, the AI didn't see fit to put weapons on this poor ship. It's ridiculous. Okay. Well, they're a little bit better now. Like, not really, but I can pretend. Okay. That will do. Let me save a copy. So if we're going to go for Paragons, what I need to do is I need to figure out something to do until we can Paragon up. There's a few choices here, but I think what I'm going to do is hunt for blueprints, because there's really no point in me working on heavy industry unless I can make nice ships. Yes, I know I can save loadouts for ships. That's going to be a lot more helpful when I have my own heavy industry and I can make ships. But right now, that's, you know, that's difficult to do. Because then I have to go shopping for the parts, and that kind of sucks. Really? There's not... Okay, I think at this moment, I just need to fly around and wait for there to be missions offered. But yeah, if you want to save a... If you want to save a ship, you could just click on the type here, like that, like auto fit the design, and there it is. That is what this ship is. So if like I wanted to say, hey, this is my Sunder, and I go to auto fit, current variant now, right? And then done. I now have a preset for my specific so that's how to save your you know, your designs. But the reason why I don't think that's all that helpful until you can make your own parts is then you have to go shopping around for those parts. So for instance, my current design requires phase lances, which I have 0 of. So if I used that, it would not give my Sunder weapons. It would just be like, oh, sorry, we couldn't find the phase lances, so you're screwed. All right, Derelict ship and a barren world. Let me accept the Derelict ship quest from the Independence, and that has me going northeast a bit. I'm going to go to knack here, buy some fuel, and then head that way. But the custom presets is absolutely something I'm going to take full advantage of when I have the ability to build my own ships. And then I'm going to create blueprints for, you know, destroyers and cruisers and capital ships, you know, designed to my specifications, and then crank them out, you know, at much expense, of course, but then crank them out and be able to go to war. Zavar! No, let me just black market as much of the fuel as I can. Did I just sell the fuel? Yeah, why did I just do that? That was the wrong direction. Bad, Rad, bad. All right. I'm also going to black market all their crew and supplies as well. And then let me... Apparently it wasn't enough black marketing for them to be truly pissed at me. Only slightly pissed. Yeah, if you want to increase the chance of me reading something, @tag me. Definitely. That helps. Alright, so Boomlope's back to normal, more or less. Merps is... Merps, what happened? Food shortage. Uh-oh. Let me open Freeport up to buy the food that we are short. And then I will add some ground defenses for stability, because the stability here is really, really, really bad. Poetic. You have some marine shortage, but like otherwise you're fine. And Zangspur, you're fine. When modifying ships, you don't have to go back to the map to see their burn level. There is a question mark at the top right. Oh, yeah. This. Touche. I should be using that more often. Thank you, Craig. Alright, so this is a little remnant system, and I am here for a derelict ship. Which is going to be annoying because it's a remnant system, so there's going to be a lot of pings. Oh, I guess I hit that debris field. Oh, I found it. It's right here. Oh, what? I'm here for a derelict ship. Who the hell are you? I guess there's a bounty here? Okay, fine. Well, you get to blow up today. And yeah, let me update my project description. Wait to buy a Paragon. I do have the blueprints for a Doom, so if I can't seem to find a Paragon for sale going to Kulan, I'll just work on getting heavy industry to build myself a Doom. Are they fleeing from me? Where the hell are they? Oh, they're already engaged. I'm gonna tell one of my strikes to capture the sensor jammer, and this strike to capture the sensor jammer. Sensor jammers reduce the range of enemy weapons and stuff. Oh, look at you, Griffin. Looking big there. Come here, buddy. Give me a hug. You're sending the little guys to give me hugs, huh? This enemy fleet won't commit. They're just like testing the waters constantly. All right, let's see. Where is the okay? My ships, my dominators, I'm going to issue orders to focus on specific targets. Oops, sorry about ramming. Going all in. Worth it. Bye-bye, Venture. I, of course, had some help there. Ho, 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 bye-bye. Hey, PA2NV. Thanks for the resub. Pleasure to have you here, man. Stupid wolf. Ah! Well, I just definitely got zapped. Taser style. Now the whole nose of my ship is nice and microwaved. Yo, Dominator, you know you've got like burn drives, right? You know you could just jump in. Okay. I hate the captains sometimes. I'll go find some other weaker target. My ship's designed to be like a bit of a rogue. I can't frontline. And right now, no one's going. Everybody's like hiding behind everyone else. It's like a gang fight with pillows. Alright, there we go. I have a Dominator that is about to get super torpedoed because you didn't rotate. Okay, let me go help him. I'm coming! And now I'm the target. Well, I saved his life. Not that he would return the favor. Get it! Yes! Sniped. One less Gemini. Alright, I barely have hull left. Oh, we got a Falcon making moves over here. Let me go chip in. Yeah, my ship is a little, well, overdone. I keep sending Reaper torpedoes my way. It's rude. All right, all of you go. All of you go. Focus fire, please. Hey, the strike actually doing something. And wait until that drops. And pummel. Their special ability is like they take reduced damage for a time. So you need to time your shots. That's done. Almost. Strike, move. You're blocking. Got it. Now let's go for these, the Heron. Alright, I just hit the engines. It's on flame out. It's dead in the water. It's gone. Next, the Griffin. Gone. And the Brawler. Get back here, Brawler. Get back here. I lost a Dominator, yeah. It's alright. I'll probably even be able to recover it. Yep, standard recovery. I can even take their Heron. Sure. Do I want a Lasher? No, I don't. Well, that gave me more money and more Tri-Tac rep. I need to Mothball that. And Embarador. Hey man, it's been a while. Welcome. 230k, I'm almost up to a clean mill. What am I here for? I'm here for a derelict ship. How long do I have to find this ship? 100 days? Alright, so the Dominator that got blown up is obviously this one. What demods did it take on? Structural damage and life support? Bummer. Yeah, Banlish, you're absolutely right. It's a problem I had in the original series, where if the ship has different ranged weapons, it will engage with its longest range weapon and just sort of hang back and do nothing. So when you're shipbuilding and designing, you should have pretty much all the weapons have roughly the same engagement range, or otherwise you can be in a situation where they stand back and do a whole lot of nothing unless you force them to move. So the Dominator's there. If we take a look at their builds, that's probably the issue. The Stormlinears have 700. The Molinear cannons have 900. So they're just sort of hanging out at Molinear range and doing a lot of nothing, unless I force them forward. Also, Molinears aren't great weapons, so I'd be looking to put better weapons in those slots anyway. God, where is this derelict ship? So there is a lot of, like, you know, weapon theory that needs to be thought of when you're designing ships for blueprints, especially given players will use weapons fundamentally differently than the AI will. So some weapons are really good for AI and some are really good for players, and you have to sort of know what's what. All right, Boomlop's got heavy batteries now. It's expensive to upkeep, but that'll keep it protected. Boomlop and Merps are really racking in the money with the commerce, so that's good too. I don't have Vaudals on me to use the neutrino scanner. That would obviously be the good call, the right call, but I have no Vols. Where the hell could this be? I don't think the thing had any tips. Oh, it's orbiting a jump point. I'm an idiot. I didn't read it. And I'm slowed down because of this Heron. Yeah, bye-bye, Heron. Yeah, it's the farther jump point. It's this one. Oh. That doesn't look like a remnant fleet. No, it is. Okay, let's go to that jump point. Should have read. Prove my literacy. Nope. Illiterate me. What the hell? I take one sip of coffee and my dude's flying into the sun? Thank you for tuning in to Starsector, which originally aired live on Twitch. If you have any feedback for me, let me know in the comments below. If you would like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you like Starsector, make sure to vote for it next time it comes up in the polls. I hope to catch you in another episode, or maybe a live stream. Farewell.